The morning was supposed to be the beginning of a new chapter for Jack Lawson, a single father of a 5-year-old boy, Eli, and a man who had known more closed doors than open ones. He had one suit, ironed the night before with trembling hands, and a heart full of cautious hope. After months of dead-end jobs and borrowed time, Jack had finally landed a job interview at a respected architecture firm downtown. It wasn't just a job, it was a future. A lifeline. As he walked Eli to daycare, Jack kept checking his watch. Every minute was accounted for. Every second mattered. Then, on the corner of Maple and 6th, Jack heard a muffled sob. At first, he tried to ignore it, time was not on his side. But something in the sound made him turn. There, sitting on the curb near a coffee shop, was a little girl. Maybe 8 or 9. Blonde curls, dusty clothes, eyes wide with fear and sadness. She was hugging a tattered stuffed bunny like it was her only lifeline. Jack hesitated. His hands shook. He looked back at Eli. "Dad," Eli whispered, "she's crying." Jack knew what he had to do. He knelt down beside the girl. "Sweetheart, are you lost? Is your mom or dad around?" She didn't speak, just stared at him with tear-streaked cheeks and slowly shook her head. "I'll help you," Jack said gently, forgetting the ticking clock. "But you have to trust me, okay?" He called the police to report a found child, then sat with her, trying to make her smile while Eli shared his crackers and stories about dinosaurs. Time slipped by. The job interview came and went. Eventually, a black car pulled up. A sharply dressed woman stepped out, her face pale and frantic. "Olivia," she cried. The girl leaped into her arms. The woman turned to Jack, eyes filled with disbelief. "You stayed with her?" Jack nodded, brushing dirt off his knees. "I couldn't leave her crying." She looked scared. "I'm Evelyn Harper," the woman said, still catching her breath. "That's my daughter." Jack smiled tiredly. "I hope she's all right now." "I'm sorry, I have to get going." "I missed something important." Evelyn noticed the resume half hanging from his worn leather bag. "Job interview?" He nodded. She glanced at his son, his shoes scuffed, his little backpack patched with tape. Something in her expression shifted. "Wait," she said suddenly. "Come with me. Please." Jack hesitated, confused, but followed her lead. He had no idea where they were going. The car drove through the richer side of town. Past gated neighborhoods, massive lawns, marble fountains. Then it stopped at a sprawling mansion. Jack blinked. "You live here?" "Yes." "Please come inside." Eli's eyes went wide. "Dad, it's like a castle." Inside, Evelyn explained everything. Her daughter had run off that morning after a misunderstanding with the nanny. Olivia hadn't spoken to anyone until Jack came along. "You calmed her when none of us could." Jack nodded politely, still unsure where this was going. Then Evelyn pulled out a folder. "I run Harper Design Group. We build homes that feel like sanctuaries, not just structures. And we're opening a new community project division, which happens to need a man who understands design, patience, and people." Jack's voice faltered. Are you offering me a job?" "I'm offering you a chance," she said with a warm smile. "Because today, you chose compassion over your own future. That's exactly the kind of person I want leading this project." Tears welled in Jack's eyes. For the first time in years, it felt like someone saw his worth, not just his struggles. 3 months later, Jack walked into the daycare to pick up Eli wearing a tailored blazer and carrying blueprints under his arm. The single dad who once counted coins for groceries now designed homes for struggling families. Every night, he would tell Eli, "The best things in life come when you least expect them." Eli would smile and say, "Like the mansion lady?" Jack would chuckle. "Exactly. Kindness has a ripple effect. One small act of compassion, choosing a crying child over a job, can open doors you never imagined." In a world so often focused on success, humanity remains the most powerful force of all.